Let's start with this odd relationship between the Speaker of the House and the President of the United States. John Boehner had a news conference yesterday. He was being asked about the current crisis at the border, but there are a whole lot of other issues between the House Republicans and the Democratic president. John Boehner sounds a tad exasperated.
Listen, this is a problem of the president's own making. He's been president for 5.5 years. When's he going to take responsibility for something?
Continuing my theory that you can explain Washington by saying life is the 5th grade. That's John Boehner. Here's the president firing back.
Assume. Impeach him. Really? Really? For what? You're going to sue me for doing my job? Okay. I mean, think about that. You're going to use taxpayer money to sue me for doing my job while you don't do your job. Sometimes I feel like saying to these guys, I'm the guy doing my job. You must be the other guy.
He's getting a mix of punchy and funny in recent days in this back and forth. But let's start with the immediate border crisis. They are talking past each other, and yet, Jackie, it does appear after the Republicans initially said no way to the president's request for nearly $4 billion, there at least are some conversations about giving the president some of that money as long as the Republicans get what they want, which is more border enforcement and a process that more quickly turns these children and others at the border away. Will they cut a deal, or will they just talk about a deal?
You know, for two people that said they hate theater this week, this sure is a lot of it. But as far as the border money is concerned, I'm still skeptical this gets past the Republican House. The Senate has been willing to work with the president when it comes to immigration reform. But as we've seen with other things, sure, you have these other provisions, but then it seems like when it comes to immigration, then Republicans always want more, and then Democrats aren't happy with what the Republicans put in, and you might just have a problem in the House, and you might not be able to get it through.
And can they work that out, Olivia? Because the president has always said, "I want comprehensive border, immigration reform." He's not saying that now. He is saying, "Give me more border patrol." The Republicans want the National Guard. The president says, "I don't really think that's a good idea, but I'm open to that." Some Republicans want drones. They want more money. The president says he agrees with the Republicans that most of these kids have to go back. Why can't they take yes for an answer?
Well, the question is whether this is a magic moment in which they will take yes for an answer, or whether it's going to reflect the broader conversation about comprehensive immigration reform, where the House changes its mind seemingly every month. Sure, we'll do something, we'll do our version of it. Okay, no, we're just going to do border security. Okay, well, maybe we will. Okay, it's dead. Okay, it's back. The real question is this debate going to be any different? And I share Jackie's general outlook that I'll believe it when I see it.